Networking and marketing made simple is for you, the business owner who has a product, a service, or a message that you believe in. My name is Scott Aaron, and each week we'll take a behind-the-scenes look into the real-world marketing and networking tactics and strategies for getting what you have in front of you to a lot more people. Thanks for spending time with me, and now let's get started. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Networking and Marketing Made Simple. Super excited to have you here again today. Quick announcement before we jump into today's episode. We are officially 7 days away, yes, 1 week away from our last free workshop of the year. It is our simple content creation workshop for social media. So if you want to learn the simplest and most streamlined way to create engaging content that sells on social media for your business, check the description of this episode for the registration link. It starts next Monday, October 25th, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Monday through Thursday. Day 5, Friday, will be at 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, live and recorded through private Zoom. So make sure you register so you get your workbook and the private Zoom link to join us. And we are super excited to get started. We had over 300 people already in the final week. So we know there's going to be 450 people a part of this final training that we're going to do. So with that out of the way, let's get into today's episode, which you saw in the description, is the 6 instances where you do want to remove a connection on LinkedIn. So this is really important to know because, again, you want to make sure that you're having the best experience possible on LinkedIn. So first and foremost, number one, if you accept a connection request of someone on LinkedIn and you immediately get a pitch and an auto pitch message directly from that person, literally within about 5 seconds. So I'm not talking about a week later, a couple days later, even a day later. I'm talking about as soon as you hit that accept, you get a pitch message that's 18 paragraphs long trying to sell you and pitch you the entire time. Number one, they're using some sort of automated software which you are not allowed to use on LinkedIn, which again, it's going against the user agreement. But number two, no one wants to be sold and pitched to in that first message, especially if it's not coming from a genuine person. It's a very inauthentic way to use the platform. As soon as I accept someone's connection request and I get that auto message, I immediately remove them as a connection on LinkedIn. So that's number one. Number two, if you are pitched and sold to in the connection request note. So I'm not even talking about accepting the connection request and then removing them. I'm talking about before that happens, they try to connect with you, and in that connection note, they sell and pitch you. That is an automatic ignore 10 out of 10 times for me on LinkedIn. You don't even want that person in your network. If they're not even going to take the time to get to know you, and all they're going to do is just sell and pitch you, not even worth it. Ignore and move on to the next person. Number three, the new connection pulls something called the bait and switch. Now, the bait and switch is this. So basically, they reach out to you and try to connect with you. And it's a very genuine message. They want to hear about your business, share more about your business. As soon as you get on that call, all they do is sell and pitch you the entire time. They could care less to hear about you and your business. That is the bait and switch. That's happened to me. I immediately get off the phone. I say, hey, listen. I appreciate you wanting to set up this call, but I was under the assumption, according to your message, that you wanted to get to know me and my business. You can share a little bit about you and your business and how we can support each other here on the platform. But all I'm hearing is a sales pitch. And if that is your agenda, I do not want to be a part of that. So I would like to end the call now, continued success, and I'm going to get off the phone and I hang up. I'm not going to be bait and switched. I'm not. So if you ever get into an instance like that where someone bait and switches you, not only do you end the call, you remove them as a connection. That is not a valuable connection to have within your network. So absolutely remove them. Number four, they troll your content with negativity. So maybe you've never spoken to them before. Maybe they're just a connection of yours. But every time you put something out, they troll you. They bring some sort of negative connotation or negative response to something positive, informational, or educational that you're putting out on the platform. That is immediate grounds for me just not even just contacting the person. I just go to their profile and I remove and block them because I have no room for negativity anywhere within my network. So if they are trolling on your stuff, they're bringing negativity to it, remove them, block them, delete them, get rid of them. Number 5, you see a connection of yours posting hateful and polarizing content into their network. Listen, I am all about free speech. I am all about people sharing whatever feelings that they want about certain things, but I have no time and I have no patience for anything hateful or polarizing that is going to really bring a stigma out within someone's network, because I only want to see certain things in my network. So if I see a connection of mine that's putting hateful things out there, polarizing things out there, for me, that is grounds. That's, again, everybody has their own rules of what they want to see on social media, including LinkedIn. If I see any negativity, I'm going to get rid of it. So if I see someone that's putting out polarizing content, they're putting out negative stuff, I'm going to just politely go to their profile and remove them as a connection because I no longer want to see that. Now, some people may say, Scott, just unfollow them so you don't have to see the content. Listen, I'm happy to unfollow them, but I don't even see value in their content, so why do I need to be connected to them in the first place? So my rule of thumb, if it's polarizing, if it's hateful, you don't want to see it, you don't need to be connected to them, just remove them. And finally, number 6, they're using it as a dating site. And I know there's so many women that listen to this that absolutely have had this happen to them, where there's creepy guys that are trying to, take them on dates and try to meet them. Listen, it's happened to guys too. There's creepy people everywhere on social media. So for me, line in the sand, if someone is going to try and treat LinkedIn like a dating site, it's not Match.com, it's LinkedIn.com. If they're going to do that, I immediately block and delete that person because they do not have the best intentions of why they're using the platform. So again, the 6 instances. Number 1, if you accept someone's connection request and you immediately get a pitch and sales message, means they're using auto-generated messages, you get rid of them. Number 2, you're pitched and sold to in the connection request, not even you're not even connected to them. It's in the note. Ignore it. Move on from it. Number 3, that new connection pulls the bait and switch. They reach out like they want to connect with you. They want to hear about what you're doing, and they just sell and pitch you the entire time. Number 4, they troll your content. They bring negativity to it. They're just bringing just a bad energy and a bad vibe to every single thing you're doing on LinkedIn. If they're trolling your stuff, block them, delete them, get rid of them. Number 5, you see one of your connections posting hateful or polarizing content. We have no room for that. If you see it, you don't want to see it, just block and delete the person and say goodbye. And finally, number 6, they're treating it like a dating site. Remember, it's not Match.com, it's LinkedIn.com. So if they're trying to date you, you don't need to be connected to them, remove them. So again, those are the 6 instances where I would suggest to not be connected to certain individuals. And again, don't forget, if you would like to take part in our final workshop of the year, make sure you go to the description of this episode to register, and we will see you starting next Monday through next Friday to learn how to create simple content on social media that sells and grows your business. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much again for checking out today's episode. And if you are listening through iTunes, Spotify, wherever you are, please leave me a rating and review. Let me know what you loved, what you would like to see improved, or ideas you have for future episodes. And if you are interested in taking your business to the next level, don't hesitate to go to my website, www.scottaaron.net, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me, where I can learn more about you, your business, what you're struggling with, and how we can work together. And don't forget to check out my wife, Nancy, and mine, our free community on Facebook called LinkedIn Leads for Life. We would love to see you in there. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you, everyone, for your support. Grateful for each and every one of you.